Here she is.
I swear somebody's out in my shed, guys.
He's either talking to the cubs or... Holy heck.
No, don't pull that gun. Don't stop.
Wow.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. There's an intruder outside.
Wow.
I want to let everybody. That's just a little skit I had planned. I told y'all I was going to get y'all.
Steve.
Oh, hell
Hello, I'm Juan with Dumpster Pickers, stripping. I'm not stripping, guys. Streaming.
Later on in the show. The action again. Oh, he's at the bookstore again.
Oh, the movie. Movie.
All right, we're back.
I'm gonna go grab the tote real quick and move that bunch of stuff down here.
Wild. Ooh, look at all this stuff.
Oh, what you got, Ray?
Sliced it open. Hey, there's a brand new pair of boots in there. Look.
Woo!
Nice score,
Oh,
man.
those are cool.
Mark Fisher. And there's two candles. We got 2 candles. Oh, no. It's a sugar cookie. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell it.
Show us, Ray.
I don't want to smell it, no. Hold on. Hey, that sugar cookie right there, that's close.
Let me tell you what. Say it, Ray.
Hey, that's no good. Holy go back over there. Mother. That bitch was coming after me.
Bro, I am dying to see what they're cooking here. What the heck is that? Is it a money box or something? Wow.
Yeah, what is that, Ray? That
Headphones, a shower thing, a jacket. Wow. And there's another box in there.
Welcome, Kelly and Pilgrim. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. That intro was amazing. Hi everyone. Susan, D, Wayne, G, Scrappy, Krista. There's so many people. Everyone's saying hi to Pilgrim.
We have got Mom the eBayer here with us.
You guys
Welcome.
Before we even do this,
Hey guys.
we have got on the eBay.
Thank you guys so much for inviting me on. You know, that's definitely awesome. This is an awesome platform. Thank you so much for even telling me about it. And I'll have somebody say, hey, Angels, see if you can find me like for instance, I had one of my friends say, see if you can find me a card table. Sure enough, I found a card table and I was able to get it. Yep. So I love when I'm able to find what my friends or family are asking for. You know, it's a good thing.
Welcome, Cynthia. How are you?
I am doing good. Doing good.
Here's this hold into the chat, guys. Yeah, let's bring her in. Bring her in. Hey, hello.
Hey.
How are you guys?
How do you find the stamina to dive every day?
It's just the adrenaline. And I'm like afraid I'm going to miss something because I find such awesome stuff. I'm like, oh, if someone else gets it. Like today, I didn't know. I was kind of skeptical. I was like, maybe I'll stay in. It's really cold. And I'm so happy I went because I scored 2 huge grab bags from Burlington.
Woo!
Hey, welcome to the Live Dive Lounge, the Tuesday night show. You're watching Been Living with, you're not watching Been Living with Big B, broadcasting to you live from Western Australia.
Hello, guys. I'm Juan with Dumpster Pickers, streaming all the way from South Texas in Studio B. Welcome, Dumpster Land. And we have down here, we have the magic Mr.
Man,
Ray there.
I forgot my name. I'm
The
from
man-
the land of nowhere.
He's the man, the myth, the legend, Ray the Everyday Diver.
Oh, and the belt holder, heavyweight champion in his division. Yeah, bro.
How's everyone tonight?
Yeah, good to see everyone tonight. Good to see one in Dumpster Land, of course. Big hello to Tommy Rich, Phyllis, Boo Boo, Dawn. Good to see you guys. Cindy, hi there, Cindy. Nicole, good to see everyone on here.
Real quick, just so you guys know, Grizzly right now, he's with Geneva. I know that they were in the hospital a little while ago. As we were getting on here, Geneva was already walking out of the hospital, and so that's good news. So that's where Grizzly's at right now with his lovely wife, and again, beautiful couple, beautiful people, and hope they're doing great and hope they're doing well, and hopefully Geneva feels better, and if possible, Grizzly will probably join us later on in the show. If he needs to get some too. Tell him you're busy, Ray. That I said so.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, and also as well, Juan. Great news for Glennis and Matt. They've been trying to get their grandson in their possession, and now they do. So they have custody of their grandson, which everyone is so super happy about in the Discord community. So big shout
That's
out
awesome.
to them as well. Great news.
And Tommy's doing a lot better. I know he was in the hospital too, so great to see him. Heather, hope you're doing better. I can't talk. Hope you're doing better, Heather. Can't talk, but you know what I mean, right, Heather? I hope you're doing a lot better and feeling a lot better as well. So yeah,
must be the change in the seasons over there. That transition from winter to summer. People start picking up all sorts of, starting to get a bit ill.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody that's in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you so much for coming by and watching us again. And everybody that's not in the chat, thank you guys so much also for watching us from where you guys are at. Man, do we have a good show for them, don't we, Big B?
Bro, we certainly do. Looking forward to kicking it off as well. Good show for you guys tonight. Who have we got? Ray. Who have we got?
We kind of had to pause our conversation because it was getting really good before we started. So I was like, wait, guys, wait. I love this conversation, but let's save it for the live show because I know you guys will enjoy it. And I know they'll enjoy it too. So it was like, let's wait till we get to the live to really start talking. And so we can't wait to get them on here. So excited to have them on here. And so yeah, thank you, Big B, for reaching out to them and getting a hold of them and bringing them on the show. And can't wait for everybody else to meet them.
Yeah, now I've been watching their channel for a little bit now, and I love coming across love coming across channels that are just kicking off and trying to be as supportive as I can. And because we all know what it's like starting off, with a channel. So it's good to know that there's, people like ourselves can, reach out to them and offer some encouragement and support and some fun too. Have a few laughs along the way and make connections.
Yeah. So yeah. So excited about that. Southern Belle, Carla, Heather, again, Lisa Fields, Diane Phillips. Diane, how you doing?
Hey, Diane. Yeah. Also, a big shout out to our moderators too. Thank you guys for doing the work that you do. Hi, Dee, Tammy, Penny, and Margie.
Caitlin Butler, how you doing? Saw that you followed me on TikTok.
Is that where she's from? TikTok. Okay.
No, I know she's Margie Butler's daughter, but I mean, I'm just saying that unless you follow me.
Hey, Cynthia, Diving with Purpose. Hi there. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. Yeah.
Hey, Cynthia, how you doing?
Hey, Amy. Hi, Amy.
Man, I need to go dive in Houston. That's another place in Texas that I definitely need to go dive now. I've already dove in San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. I think Houston's the next big city that I need to go dive in. So I'll be coming up to you.
Why you want to step on Cynthia's toes for, man?
I want to go dive with her.
Oh no, you said you wanted to go to Houston. You didn't say nothing about diving with her.
Oh no, that's what I meant.
So we gotta read the messages.
Hey, next thing you'll be finding mushrooms in her LD's dumpster and then claiming it as your own. Stop it, Juan.
You'll be crawling in the dumpster and you'll see Cynthia on the other side. Be like, hey, I know you.
Hey, Adrians. Hey, Christina. Hi, Amy. Hey, Lisa.
So, anyways, hey, do you want to bring them in already? I just can't wait.
Yes,
Hey,
why not?
I gotta run this call. These fools. I mean, I haven't been doing nothing since we've been on the duo call, and then look, as soon as I get on, they want to call me.
Tell me,
yeah, there was. They just called me. The 1227. He's locked out his room. His safety latch is locked from the inside. He went to put his room service tray outside, and his door locked on him. So I got my special key with me. I can open the door with this right here.
Every door? Every door, though, bro?
Oh no, just that safety latch. Oh, every door I can open with this.
Oh wow!
The dumpsters don't.
But let me take care of this, and then I'll see y'all guys. I'll see y'all guys in a minute when I get back.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Mom. Okay.
Hurry back.
Yep. So it is my great pleasure to introduce a young couple and a great channel that I've been following for some time, and I'm sure some of you have as well. And they're all the way from the Dairyland countries. But hey, never mind listening to me. Let's go in to them. Let's introducing the Dairyland Divers, Robert and Stephanie.
Good evening.
Hi. Hey, Robert and Stephanie, how are you guys? Good to see you.
Good. How is everybody? Yes.
We are good. We're good. I'll give you a chance to say hello to everyone on the chat. They're all saying hi to you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Dee. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia. Heather.
Tommy, Amy, Dawn, Nicole. Ooh, thank you guys so much for joining. We're so excited to be here.
We're so grateful for you to accepting the invite to onto the show, guys. Like I said, I've been as I'm sure we all have been avid watchers of your channel,
Well,
and appreciate it and love the content. And after speaking with you at the back, and knowing a little bit about your background, I'm starting to realize, the quality of your videoing is like on point.
Oh.
So it's
That's
on
all,
point.
that's all her. That's not me. That's all her.
All passion of mine, but Thank
Well,
you.
one of the things I wanted to share with you, and I was going to wait to tell you afterwards. I'm
Yeah.
actually I'm a marketing director,
Oh,
but
are
I do
you? Awesome.
I do graphic design, IT. I do graphic design, IT work, but I have my background in graphic design. So that stems actually from photography, but so I had to learn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I had to learn a lot of different things to do a photography business. So a lot of it I used to be able to, get a job. So when you said you're a graphic designer, I was like, oh, that is so cool. Because that's something I definitely can relate to quite a bit. And I try to incorporate as much as I can in my channel. But when I first started my channel, though, I didn't expect to get to where I was at. So I put together my first logo was like, I was just trying to put something really fast together. I didn't really. It's like a mechanic, A mechanic can do a really great job on somebody else's thing, but their car is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Not these mechanics, Juan. These mechanics got a nice car.
But yeah, no, I mean, it was just one of those things that I didn't expect, but I finally started to put together. But yeah, it was great to hear that about you, and that definitely comes with a lot of the stuff we do.
I try to bring a little of it over into this world as
Absolutely.
well. It's fun.
Are you Go ahead, baby.
Oh, sorry, Juan. No, I was just saying whilst we're talking about it, if you can give them a little bit of insight of your background, so then they get a better idea of why I say like your videos are really on point. What did you used to do?
Yeah. So I actually am. We both still have very full-time jobs.
Yeah, very full.
I'm a graphic designer / art director. And yeah, I think doing this has kind of been a little passion of mine to like bring some of that world into this and kind of like do my own thing. Just like in this world, like you're doing it for other people or whatever. So this is something that I'm like, I have full control over whatever I want to do on here. Like it's just fun. It's fun to put it all together. So
yeah, I think the creative part definitely comes from her.
Yeah.
You can definitely, you can see that. I mean, as soon as we film something, I mean, we're driving to the next spot. She's on her phone editing, and
yeah, I do all my editing on my phone.
Oh, so you're one of those. I'm not just kidding.
One of those people.
One thing that I learned hanging out with all these guys, that everybody has their own way of editing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
their videos and producing their content. But I don't know about you, but I'm really meticulous about how I edit my videos. Are you guys like that as well, or?
I guess I wouldn't say I'm as meticulous. A little bit, yeah. I mean, I like it my own way, but I'm also not. I don't know, it depends on the video, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty meticulous, I guess.
Like how many times do you watch it over and over again before you go?
Yeah, I do over and over. Yes, and I'm like, what did I miss? What should I cut out? Like, how could we edit this better or whatever?
And I don't watch it until we release it. I watch it once and I don't watch it again.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I know how you feel. I can't rewatch myself again.
No.
I have a time doing that. Like I'll do it through the editing because I'll watch the whole video and edit it through the whole video.
Yeah,
that's why it takes me so long. And that's the only time I watch it. After that, I just.
And I don't watch. Then you don't want to. I don't really watch it after that either. I guess because I've seen it so many times already.
I was there, so I know what happened.
I know what happened.
Yeah.
What do I do? But she asks me that all the time. What do you? What would you say? I have been working for the last, I think, almost 10 years in digital client success for several different companies, managing clients that have a SaaS-based product. And it could be anything from pharmacy productivity software to managing digital contracts, etc. Very boring. Nobody wants to hear about it, believe me.
He's the comic relief. Yeah, somebody mentioned it here. Who said that? Comic relief in the video. There. Yeah, there you go. There
Question mark. Should be question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yep.
Hey, Grab It, how you doing? If you want to jump on, let me know, Grab It, so I can send you a link. In fact, let me send you a link either way, so I can get you to try to come pop on.
And if there's anyone on the chat that would like to ask questions to the Dairyland Divers, to Rob or Steph, or Rob and Steph, just drop them into the comments, and we'll be sure to bring them up for you. So start asking questions.
Ray had a question for you guys, actually, right? Ray? About how they got their name.
Yep.
Right.
We went through a lot of rounds of different random weird names.
We did, and we, especially where I grew up and where we live now, a lot of farming communities. Yep. And I mean, we live a stone's throw away from a pretty big cheese factory. It's just something that's kind of ingrained in us.
There's cows everywhere.
There's cows everywhere.
There's farms everywhere.
And I was just like, we got to do something with dairy or Dairyland. And then I thought Dairyland Divers.
Yep.
And we had written a whole bunch of ideas on paper. And, she's like, yeah, I like that. Or that one stinks. And this is the one that stuck. And I'm glad it did. I really like it. So it was just something that it took some time, but we thought it up. And
it's kind of a little funny story about it. So we've, we do send packages to people.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to the post office one day to send a package to somebody, and the lady behind the counter was, she read Dairyland Divers. She's like, "Oh, did you guys buy the diving shop that's in town?" And I was like, no, not really. We went out of business or something, I guess. And she's like, my son is a diver, and his tank's filled, and he's looking for a place in his tank's filled. And I was kind of like, yeah, not really that kind of diver lady.
No. And what's funny is I went back another time to mail something. It was the same way questioning.
Yeah.
Like I was going to give her a different answer.
Yeah. It was funny.
You wouldn't have it off the top of your head any examples of potential names that obviously didn't make the cut?
Oh, man.
I don't remember.
I know. Now that we picked this one, it's like I just can't even. We had
one that I thought of and I talked about the other day was driving and diving, but I think that might be taken already.
Yeah.
By any chance, any of them were they cheesehead drivers?
Cheesehead? No.
No.
No. I do like a good cheesehead though.
No, I just popped over here because everybody kept mentioning cheese right now on the chat. So I was just thinking about that right now. I was like,
oh, to all of you that love cheese, yes.
Juan, and I've got a question from the chat here from Lisa.
How long have we been diving? I would say
probably a little over a year total.
Maybe about a year. Yeah, like
something like that.
Yeah, I think we've been diving at least 6 months before we started like the channel.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
the channel wasn't even really a thought when we started doing it. It was just for fun.
Yeah, it was for fun. I really enjoy just like driving around. So, yeah, so then I was like, well, why don't we just check a couple just to see? And then from there, it just kind of took off like the fun stuff we found, and we just got hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
what's
it's totally
guys on
it's
the dumpster
great.
diving? I know somebody had asked in the chat, what started you guys dumpster diving?
I am a fairly big watcher of YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just am. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different subjects that I like, and for some reason or another, I don't know if it came up in recommended videos or whatever, but I saw a Breathcast video. I don't remember what it was, and I was like, man, this girl is so just upbeat and perky, but she's digging through the dumpster. And I showed Stephanie, and I'm like, you got to watch this. It's so interesting.
Super interesting.
And then she's like, I can't wait for her to do another one and another one. And then before you know it, as soon as it comes out, we're watching it right away.
Yeah.
Then it was, man, we can do this. Why couldn't we? And I'm like, you don't want to do that. And she's like, yes, I do. I want to try that. Yeah, that's really kind of where it all started. And
watching other people do it, and like, I think there's this like stigma around it that is like negative to other people. I think once you watch some of us, it's like, hey, it's really not that gross or like, like stigma around it.
Right. And the folks that are, I couldn't do that. My first rule is act as if you belong. If somebody's questioning it, be like, I mean, was this your stuff? No. Okay. Well, we're here. It's either that or it's going to go on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
So, I think it's something that is kind of started out just as a fun thing that we tried, and it's kind of culminated into this hobby that we just decided to film. For whatever reason, just to try it, and folks seem to like it. We got a lot of positive feedback, so we just kept it going.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, BB. I'm sorry.
I was just going to ask, is it turned into a lifestyle now more than a hobby? Is it a lifestyle for you now? Is it where it's leading towards?
Yeah, I mean, I think right now it is definitely still the hobby sort of stage. We have a lot going on other than
between because we both work fairly full-time jobs, and I shouldn't say fairly, they are full-time jobs, but in addition, we have 2 small children, so that takes up a lot of our time as well. So we have to divide up between kids' activities and our jobs and still make time for this. So it is still, I would say, kind of on the hobby side.
Yeah.
I can definitely see how it could be full-time.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
And at least for us, it kind of goes in waves. There's streaks where we're like, every other day, let's go. Like, you're thinking about it constantly. You just want to get out there and see what's out there. And then sometimes you're just so busy with other things that you kind of lose track of it a little bit. But no, we really do enjoy it though. Like,
it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
One question I wanted to ask to the chat real quick, and this is something that I've been kind of wanting to ask the chat all week long, and there's a reason behind it, and I'll get to it towards the end. But how many in here have started dumpster diving because they saw either some type of video or social media post or video or any type of social media that you guys saw something and you guys started doing it because you watched a video? If you guys have, can you guys give me a thumbs up for those that have? I would kind of curious to know how many of you guys have started dumpster diving because of YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram,
right?
Twitter.
I love it.
Well, I started filming because of YouTube, but
Me too.
Yeah, for sure.
They haven't convinced me.
Your son?
Yeah. Devin has raised something. Check this out, Dad. Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to get judged, but I'll talk about it later and why I asked that question. But yeah, somebody had asked earlier. I don't know who it was. Does your family know that you do this? And if so, what are their impressions of you guys doing it?
They really don't,
No.
to be honest. Point. Nope.
No.
We always think like somebody's probably going to stumble upon it one of these days, but
And if they do, they do. So be it.
yeah, it's
You
not
know,
like
I don't think we're really advertising it, but at the same time, you know,
it's not a secret either.
I don't feel like I need to defend myself to anybody. If they ask me about it, I'm more than happy to tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've come across the same thing myself, you know,
Yeah.
with my own family. Yeah. Oh, brother.
One of my-
no, man. Yeah.
One of my coworkers came across my TikTok, and
Oh,
he's like,
really?
"I know that guy," and I was like,
See, that's the thing. If somebody would come across it and
Yeah.
ask me about it, like I'm not gonna be like, no, that's not. You know, I'm not gonna it.
Right.
Like it's what it is. We enjoy doing it. Yeah. It's fun.
Someone else that looks,
This
looks
tier.
like me and has the same name.
I'm waiting for the day that somebody, like, I'm walking down the grocery store, it's like, oh, you're one from Dumpster Pickers.
Yeah.
But I dream of it. But
"Hey, I've gotten that before.
Right.
you have, Ray?
I've gotten that while in the dumpster." Yeah, that one lady. Remember, I told you she yelled, "I know you, Ray."
That's right.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my
That's
gosh.
funny, man.
When I started using the Facebook platform with Been Living with Big B, and I did it on purpose to reach out to the more local people, that I get recognized at one of the serving ladies, the counter ladies at my local gas station.
Huh.
Yeah. He goes, "Hey, Big B."
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's how I met Dina.
I've done some giveaways here, and filmed giveaways to some of the local people with things that I found.
That's cool.
Through my Facebook page. But yeah, it was. I don't see it as things that I exchange things of some of the things that I find and that can improve, in my house. I use it.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
it has to be practical.
The useful stuff. That's
Yeah.
what I found. Yeah.
For sure.
It is a practicality to it that that's going to make my wife happy, that it's making her job easier too, and with some of the appliances that you find, or give to family and friends and stuff like that. You can't
Somebody
buy that
else-
kind of
Yep.
smiling.
E-Dreams asked, what is the funniest thing you have found in the dumpster?
Funniest thing. Probably that fart spray.
Oh, that was terrible. I don't know if it was funny. It was awful.
There was
Oh, you
fart
found
spray.
one in
We
a can.
tested it. You found what?
Ray, what did you say, Ray? Say it a little bit
That's
louder.
one in a can.
One.
Yeah.
That's one in a can.
Oh, yeah. We sprayed it while we were doing our reveal, and it like filled up our entire garage. I was like, that was the worst idea ever.
Well, and this
What were
one's
you
like,
thinking?
oh, we need a thumbnail. We don't have a thumbnail. Let me get you spraying it. I'm like, well, can I pretend to spray it? No, we have to spray it. And I was like, man, we just devalued our home like
Man.
so bad.
And the neighbor's house.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the-
And true story, my neighbor's a farmer. So
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, note to self.
Grizzly
let me
lost
just-
his sense of smell because of one.
Never spray fart.
I don't use that fake stuff. I use the real stuff.
Oh yeah, that's biological, boy.
But yeah, man, I was we're talking backstage because I was telling Dairyland that just recently, yesterday, I went out diving and we found a lot of stuff. We found a lot of food, a lot of snacks, stuff like that. A lot of mac and cheese and different things like that. And this morning I saw it as I was walking out the door for work, and I was like, just really, just the whole. I know we talked about it before, but the whole wastefulness that's out there that some of these stores do. I was like, man. And I was like, it didn't really hit me until, we found stuff like this before, but it really hit me. Yeah. And I was like, man, there's so much stuff that that still can be used. Yeah. Like we have somebody that we can donate it to that goes and donates it to people that really do need it and can use it. But man, do you guys feel that same way when you guys feel
there was, it's a lot of times that it hits me, but there was one time we found literally an entire dumpster full of grab bags. Yep. And it was all good, usable, new merchandise. And I'm like, this is insane. And this is just like one dumpster in one small town. Yep. And, it just makes you really think about it. It's crazy.
Absolutely. And that kind of stuff, after you get what you find home and you weed out that 10% you're like, yeah, this is junk. Yeah. But that other 90%, I think to date we've taken, I've filled up my truck bed full, and we've taken probably 10 truck beds full to charity to donate. And that's just like your Goodwill, your St. Vincent de Paul. And we've made several trips also to Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge, which is, for those of you that didn't see the video, it's an organization that provides help for homeless in Milwaukee. So they've got like mobile shower trailers. They provide hygiene kits, just basics, and, we've taken, you name it, we've taken it. We've had
anything
items
useful to them.
Yeah, we've had items that we just took and I sold on Facebook Marketplace, and I took the cash and bought items that they need. And I think we put that in a video as well.
Yeah.
So, there's a purpose for all this stuff. It's just a matter of finding where does it really need to go?
Right.
Who needs it?
Yeah.
Not in the dumpster.
Yeah. And I don't need it all in my garage, believe me.
Yeah,
I don't.
Not
either.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when we know what we know now about dumpster diving, the kind of volume that we're speaking of. If we look at it at the end of 6 months and at the end of a year, what does that pile look like? And to quantify it into like truckloads, wow, it's just. We're actually doing more than just a little bit, you know what I mean? As individuals.
It's crazy.
Heck yeah.
It is. And we even talked about, just for fun, we should go to Goodwill sometime and look at all the stuff on the shelves that we know we brought in.
Or any place
donate it and just look and see how much there is.
Yeah.
It would just be interesting to see because, it's all usable and a lot of times brand new in the wrapper things.
Yeah. Yep.
Real quick, Caitlin Butler says, I have not dived yet, but want to. I've seen TV and YouTube. There's this lady that went dumpster diving recently. Her name is Margie Butler. She went diving with Ray and Grizz. You might want to check that one out. And there's a good diver.
Oh, really? That's fun.
I'm just playing Caitlin. But yeah, it's... But man, I've seen so many people get addicted to dumpster diving after a few times. And have you guys gotten to that point where you're addicted now?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I am not, oddly enough, I am not a stuff person. I don't like having a lot of stuff. So it's very important to me to find a place, kind of like Big B said, you find the useful things the few useful things you could have for your home. Like soap is one that we find a ton of for some reason.
Yeah.
Candles. That's useful for us. Candles.
Yeah,
we can use those. But other things like we've got all these articles of clothing, or we've got all these board games. I don't need to keep any of it. I just want to make sure it goes someplace where it's going to be used.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you say, you don't want it sitting around.
No,
You,
no.
you know, at your place, you know, unnecessarily. Otherwise, and I've said it before in videos and on the Live Dive Lounge. If you're not using it, or you're not donating it, or giving it away, all you've done is change the geography.
Yeah.
It's still trash.
The
That's
location.
so true.
Yep,
That is
exactly.
so true.
You got to find a good home
Yeah,
for it.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Find the right geography. Hey, that's what you're saying. Find the right geography. Someone out there can use it. It's just
100%.
tapping into them. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Finding the right. I mean, I think that's been a little bit of something that we've been interested in too. Finding those right places, like finding the places on Facebook where you can post things for free that somebody might need that you don't need anymore.
Right.
Or Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge. It was awesome finding them. They're like an amazing organization that we feel like, is a very good cause donating a lot of this stuff
Absolutely.
too. So I think finding those partnerships are kind of cool too.
Yeah, absolutely, because this for us is not like this is not, for us anyway, is not a moneymaker. This is a hobby. It's a fun thing to do, and we really enjoy giving back more than anything.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's about for us. I mean, we have jobs. Again, it's not about money or any of that. It's just really about, like Big B said, finding the right geography for that object.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you do that, it actually does something for your soul when you go actively searching for organizations that help other people do better, do well,
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a soul fixing thing, I mean, straight up.
It really is.
Yeah, I feel like if I can, and this was my philosophy for Mr. Bob's, if I can pass something along and it's not going to solve everybody's problems, but if it puts a smile on somebody's face for part of the day, I did my job.
Yep.
And I feel very good about that. And we were able to get feedback from them on what they need, what the folks, when they're doing their handouts, what they like. All the snacks that we've ever taken there, all of them were snapped up immediately. They loved them. All the hygiene stuff. Socks was a big one. I would have never thought of that, but clean socks. I think we bought, I don't know how many pairs of clean socks.
Yeah,
at like the dollar store. I think you can get 3 pairs of socks for $1. I mean, how crazy is that? So, just being able to put a little bit of joy in someone's life, or, let somebody feel like they're getting a break for once. That's totally all it is for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray and Juan, they're also big donators, as well.
Our very first donation I ever did was with Ray.
Awesome. So awesome.
I've always wanted to do a blessing box because we don't have those here. Unfortunately, we just don't have them here, and so I give it to someone that goes and donates it to Mexico, the needy people there in Mexico, like the low income people. Some here in the U.S., but a lot of them over there in missions over there.
Okay.
But I had always wanted to do blessing boxes. I don't know if you guys have those there, but
I don't think we do.
Is it food related, or is it? Are the blessing boxes by you? Are they food or clothing or combination?
We have like the little free pantry here.
Oh yeah, same thing. Wherever you can donate food or whatever.
Yeah,
it's those just little boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my first time doing it was with Ray, and I had always wanted to do that. So, but got to donate that. But that was my question to you guys. Do you guys have blessing boxes over there, like something like that to go donate?
We do. We have.
It's a very small one.
It is small,
in our town here, but
so I try to be choosy and put some of the better things in there.
Yeah.
We also have a few churches that have
donation
carts or
areas.
just like a donation bin that goes to the local food pantry. So we try and donate there as well.
Yep.
That's cool. Because you were saying that you guys have found quite a bit of stuff. Have you found something that's been your favorite? That's been like the thing that you're like, oh my gosh, like your favorite find?
Yes.
Oh, Where is
have.
this?
You go first.
I don't know if there's really like one thing, but I will say one dive, and it was actually before we were filming. I so wish we would have been filming this one. We found an entire dumpster full of like Halloween craft galore, spewing with smoke.
That was insane.
All new merchandise. I mean, it was insane. I was like freaking out.
Tags,
that probably was
still on it. Like it's like they just took a shopping cart or 10 and just went like this with all the stuff and just said we don't need it anymore. Yeah. And I think we were there for 40 minutes pulling all the stuff out. We filled the truck up. I couldn't even put the cover on the truck. I had stuff in the truck. I mean, that was insane.
It was crazy.
Wow. Mine's not that good. I was going to say this little soap dispenser thing that we found I like, but that story sucks. So.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe to you. Let the listeners decide.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Have you found mushrooms?
Have we found what?
Have you guys ever found mushrooms?
Mushrooms? No. Who did?
Oh, okay, because everybody else finds mushrooms. I'm just glad you guys have, because I have yet to find mushrooms. I've been wanting to find mushrooms because I want to cook with the mushrooms, and I want to do like a video with mushrooms.
I don't think I have.
No.
But the difference is, one, they don't care that they haven't found mushrooms.
I don't like.
He doesn't like. I love
it. So every time any of us find mushrooms, we just make it a point to like take photographs.
Okay. I tell you what, when I find mushrooms, I'll mail them to you. How about that?
Yesterday, I know somebody had said that Geneva and Grizz found a lot of mushrooms, and so I was talking to him yesterday, and I showed him because we found a lot of beer yesterday. Ooh. And Geneva was like, "Oh, I want that." I was like, "I'll tell you what, Geneva, I'll trade you my beers for your mushrooms." We're doing that.
Oh my god!
We have found beer before too.
We have found beer, yeah. Mm-hmm. Spotted Spotted Cow?
Yeah, it was New Glarus Brewing, Spotted Cow, and
Flat Tire or something. If you don't know,
I don't remember.
Yeah, New Glarus.
It's all like local brewery.
Stuff, yeah, good stuff.
No, sorry, Juan, where you go?
Oh no! Some people had been asking about the pictures behind you, the cars. They were kind of,
This is his office.
This is my office. So this is. I've got a lot of some family history in here. It's just kind of my thing. My grandfather was a Cadillac dealer.
Wow! Straight away.
72. These were. As a kid, I always wanted them, and when I turned, I think 17, 18, he gave them to me. And I've had them ever since. Any place I've ever lived, they've always been hung up, and I've had them this whole time.
Wow.
Many, many years.
This is his little sanctuary, his office. Part of the house he gets to decorate.
Yeah, I don't get anything else. This is it.
That's a way better story than if you were to say you found them in the dumpster.
Oh!
I did not find
that one.
That would be pretty sweet if you found those in the dumpster.
Yeah, they'd probably still be up here if I found them in the
dumpster.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
got asked.
When you were saying before we were doing the Halloween haul and being in the dumpster for 40 minutes. Now I've seen you guys in action. So you guys move pretty quick and quiet, like your own assassins, right?
Yeah.
And so 40 minutes is a long time to spend in one place. I get it.
We're not though as daring as most, and we don't jump in as often as we probably should.
I have that. I don't know if you guys get it, but I get that question all the time. Why don't you just jump in the dumpster? Because I don't want to. That's really the long and the short of it. I don't want to.
Hey,
Sometimes I just don't want to.
I've seen your. I think I made a comment on one of your videos about me sharing this a very similar grabber technique, where it would take a stab and grab and hit everything inside the dumpster and dong,
Yeah,
dong.
he is so loud with it. I'm like,
As
stop.
soon as I do that, I get the "I'm gonna kill you" look, and I'm like, "Do you want it out of here or not?"
I'm like, we need to leave now. Oh my gosh.
I know what that look like. I know what that look looks like. I get it all the time. It looks something like this.
I'm like, "Do you want it out of here?"
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi.
Hey, we got.
Hey guys,
Hey,
How are you?
doing good.
Good.
I'm the king of the dumpsters.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome.
I took Ray's title from him.
I love that.
It's a heavyweight dumpster champion.
Heavyweight dumpster champion. That is awesome.
Juan, I was wanting to ask you. I was on the way home and I was listening a little bit. Have you got promoted out of the mailroom yet?
That's a joke. They've been joking because I have a full-time job, and I tell them like because my title is actually a media director / media IT director.
Okay.
Or something like that. Anyways,
Every time I call him, he's in the mailroom working.
He's in the mailroom.
so they make fun of me because I'm like, oh, you don't do anything, you're just there. But man, I wear so many hats in my job, it's not even funny. And I told him, I was like, mailroom is one of them. Because I do mail out stuff that they when they place orders to some that we ship out orders from the office. So I do mailroom, I do janitorial, I do receptionist work. So yeah.
Yeah, he said he's IT and all of that, but like I said, every time I call him and video chat with him, he's working the mailroom. So.
Working the mailroom.
Not true, but yeah.
Yeah, every time I call you, you're working the mailroom.
They're going to need to hire like 5 people to replace you, Juan, at that job.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But for me though, it's hard for me to like go control. Like I like to do everything. Like I have a particular way of doing things, and it's hard for me to let go. Recently, we hired somebody just to do the social media where they do the posts and they do the writing to take that load off of me because I was just getting bombarded with some other stuff. So it was hard for me to let that go, but I finally did. But it was hard.
Release a little control, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, his boss had to cancel their vacation when he went on vacation with me and Ray.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, okay, when are you going? Because I can't go if you go. So this is, But yeah, you were talking about not going inside the dumpster, but that's something that Ray and I, unfortunately, that's something we do. We have to go in there. It's just so much easier because we used to just do the grab thing and stuff like that. And
yeah.
But after a while, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in there and get it because after a while, you get in there, it's just like, okay, it's just easier. Just
it's good quantity. Yeah, I agree. If there's visually good quantity, but if it's just a bunch of bags, I don't like to even mess with the grabber anymore. I just get the hook out. And I start just turning them over and looking through them, and it just for me it's faster.
He's a wild hooker.
Hooker upper.
I need to get that put on a shirt.
Wild hooker.
And if you ever want to find a human grabber, you can find some at Lowe's. No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
No, I'm sure every dumpster diver has their own methods, their own techniques, their own tools. But we all operate fundamentally the same. Hey, we see, we grab, we investigate, we take home, or we leave it behind.
That's right.
Yeah, so because that was one of the questions I was going to ask when you were saying that, like, because that's people say, oh, it's not that dirty. It's like, oh, some of them have not gone into a juice dumpster, one of those juice dumpster juices stuff, man. That stuff is pretty bad.
No,
we had a bag we found one time. I don't know that we ever put it on film, and we're like, oh, this is interesting. It's like somebody's suitcase almost that they threw out.
Oh yeah.
But it was in the
yeah.
dumpster of like a BW3s. So there's ranch and crap all over it. And she's like, we got to take this, and we got it home. It was so nasty. It was totally not worth it. So yeah, I mean, sometimes if it's interesting enough, yes. But other times, I mean, even some of the dumpsters, you can get some stuff, and something could have leaked or whatever. It is what it is, and you know you're going to get dirty, and that's what they make gloves for, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we wear gloves.
So they're not all clean, but they're definitely not all dirty. Some of them are very, very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think you were talking earlier on about the stigmata behind the being a diving in the rubbish bins or in the dumpsters.
Yeah.
You know, and for most of society, it's a activity that's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Based on ignorance, right? You know, based on old wives' tales of decrepit homeless people, with scurvy and rats and cockroaches around. People's mentalities of what a diving in a dumpster is. The most extreme end of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
But we know, shucks, man, I go in and it's just paper and cardboard and bubble wrap and, and the goodies are still there,
That's
Exactly.
absolutely right. And I kind of look at it this way. If some people feel that way, it's fine, because it kind of leaves more on the table for the people that actually want to do it. So that's fine. I mean, it's kind of like, some people like fishing, some people don't. Some people like hunting, some people don't. It's the same thing in my book, anyway.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't try and justify anything to anybody.
No.
Nor should stay away.
Right.
Yeah. That's right. If you don't like it, too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was you, I would watch from way over there, like way over there.
Yeah.
Further.
All the way over there. When we started like watching more of it on YouTube, that you're just like, it's just so interesting. It is so interesting to watch, and to know that it's just not what you would expect, I guess, Yeah,
so, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you guys real quick that man, my chain of thought went. I was like looking at something over here. But real quick, Christy, how's Geneva doing? Real quick.
She's doing a little better. She's got a rest for a few days. Just with everything that's been going on, it tripped her anxiety and nerves, and that caused a few other things that.
Sorry to hear it.
Yeah.
So she's probably not going to be in the videos for a few days, so nobody can make any rude, derogatory comments towards us.
Hey, Grizz, make sure that she stays rested, because I know her. She's going to want to go dumpster dive. She's going to want to go and jump in those dumpsters. Make sure she rests.
Yeah, she knows. I told her on the way home, and the doctor got on to her about it.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's really important.
And we have several friends around. Margie and them have offered to come help out and everything if we need it.
That's awesome.
Good.
I remember the question I was going to ask you guys. You guys have been dumpster diving for about a year now, right? Or something like that?
Yep.
Have you guys noticed within your year, more dumpster divers, or have you guys run into other divers as well? Or
a few? I wouldn't say a lot. We kind of skip around where we go, and we've got a pretty wide loop that we run. We have run into some others. There was one where we noticed a gentleman. We kind of just accidentally crossed paths, so we kind of let him. We gave him some space and just moved on down, but really not a lot at all. So really which I'm very surprised. For instance, by close to where we live, they had put in Dollar General. And when that store went up, it was amazing to me the amount of things that they threw in the dumpster that were 100% brand new, not expired. And it was still pretty cold out here, 10, 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So, anything that was like a frozen item or whatever, it was all still fine.
Yeah.
I think one of the things, they threw big cases of Tropicana orange juice away. I don't know if they had too much or what, but they were all like basically new. Like they weren't even close to expired.
Yeah, and months left.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
They seem to throw some really like good, almost brand new stuff away regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somebody's been asking, and they've been asking this question now for a little while. How far do you guys have to travel, and how long do you guys usually stay out there diving? Or how far are your dumpsters?
Sometimes we'll do like a lunchtime round.
That's close by.
That's close by, and that'll usually take us a little over an hour. But if we want to really get into it, it's about 7.5 hours. It's a big round. It's kind of north, east, south, and then back up through Milwaukee. And the outlying suburbs, Waukesha, Brookfield, etc. And then after a while, it's kind of funny because you can drive past like a set of stores and think to yourself, yeah, there's not going to be anything good there. There never is. And then another one, well, maybe I better check that because I remember this one time there was some good stuff there. And you've never set foot in the
back of the store versus the front.
Yeah, you've not, like there's so many stores I've never set foot in, but I know what their dumpster looks like.
Yeah,
that's like our deal. We had that big jackpot that one night. Mm-hmm. The next night, I was thinking, well, I'm not going to stop there because we just emptied it last night.
Yeah,
I better stop. And sure enough, they had dumped out like 3 or 4 more U-carts full.
Wow!
Oh my gosh!
We had 4 nights out of 7 nights we hit on that one dumpster.
Oh my gosh!
That's how I got the belt from Ray.
Oh. That's awesome. Well, you deserve it then.
Yeah, Geneva worked her butt off. She jumped in. Well, I'm telling you, she's a trooper. She'd jump in and load totes and bags, throw them back out over the edge to me.
Oh, she's in beast mode.
Yeah,
beast mode.
Yeah. My health, I can't. It's hard on me getting in and out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think a raised route is about 6 hours. Can be about 6 hours too, man.
It's longer than that now.
Oh yeah,
we just did a live dive for 6 hours that night. He's got more dumpsters now.
Woo!
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is like, I don't know how you guys can dive so long. I mean, I could do maybe a 3 or 4 hour, max maybe 4 hour dive, but man, that's a lot. That's a lot of.
He's
totally done by the end of it, and I'm like, wait, maybe we should just go to one
well,
more.
it's fun, but we still have to go home and pick up our kids, put our kids to bed, make sure they're fed, put them to bed, and then we got to go through film. I mean, it's a long, long day.
It is.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah, it's wasted our own.
And I kind of feel like some of the best content we have. Yeah, exactly. But I do feel like some of the best content we have is when we're a little loopy after the whole thing, and something is just stupid funny, and it, for whatever reason it works.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it makes it harder when you got friends that want to sit on a duel with you after you're through diving and talk for 2 hours. Then you got to come home and set everything up.
What are you talking about?
One.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like, we need to wrap this up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, who started that anyway? Ray, you have any idea who started that? I have no idea who started that. No, it's a hard yakka, man. It's a hard yakka to be able to, sustain that. Watched your guys' 200-mile series, and
that was fun. If I could do that every month, I would do a little vacation and go dumpster diving every month.
That was a pack and repack the truck just to get it all fit.
To get it all fit, yeah.
I bet. Oh man, I bet you guys on the chat don't already know what I'm talking about. Go and check out their 200-mile series. It was 3-part series, was it?
Three-part series.
What was it? 3-part series, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch.
Thank you.
We had fun. We had fun doing it for sure.
I was telling the guys that I want to do just a Dollar General dive, like where I spend the whole night just doing Dollar Generals, because I think I showed the guys. I think there's over, well, in Dollar Generals there's like 20, and in dollar stores general there's like over 50 within like a 15-mile radius.
They're like Waffle Houses. If you stand in the parking lot of one, you can see another one.
Yeah. In some places you can actually, yeah. In some places there's a Dollar General, and then there's a Dollar Tree, and then there's a Family Dollar. So, but that's one thing that I want to try to do, but that one will take me all night long. That would take.
That would be a long
one. Yeah. And they usually find good
yeah,
stuff.
You find a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think so. You guys, you and Ray and Grizz, do you guys rest before you guys do something like that, or do you just go at it?
Nope.
Just go.
Well, I'm retired, so.
You just go at it.
We have kids. We don't rest.
Yeah. There's no downtime.
No.
Let me ask you guys something, because I know my wife and I, we both work full time and try to do dumpster diving as well, and now we've added some other elements that have made it a little bit more difficult for us to dive. But like yesterday, I mean, I had work, came home, make food, took my son to some lessons, and then dived right after that, came back, picked up by that, went to get the Dollar Generals, came back 1 o'clock in the morning, unloading everything, and talking to the guys at 1 o'clock in the morning as well while I was diving.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So, I mean,
that's a long day.
That is a long day.
So my question to you guys, are you guys anything like us, and sometimes wish you guys feel like work gets in the way of dumpster diving?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I'm like,
Absolutely.
I would much rather just take off for 3 hours in the middle of the day and go dumpster diving instead of doing what I need to do.
I've always worked remote, even before COVID. But since she started working remote because of COVID, she'll come into my office and be like, "Hey, for lunch, how about we stop, and get a sandwich here? And what if we just went to dive?
Just a couple stops."
Yeah, and a couple stops. I got to clear my calendar for 2 hours because that's what it's going to take.
That's called being addicted.
Yeah, I know, right? I have a problem.
Yeah.
And here's Rob thinking that you're getting dressed, ready to go and eat a sandwich, and you've got your dumpster diving boots on.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, why did you put that hat on?
Why are the grabbers in the truck?
You mean you never take them out? You take them out of the truck? Oh, man.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. No, I actually.
Who needs a grabber? I got a Ray.
So you got a Ray. That's awesome.
Hey Ray, come here. Look.
Get this bag.
Come here.
Yeah.
Get it.
I have a tonneau cover on my truck. I used a couple of zip ties on the clamps for the tonneau cover, and that's where I slide my hook into. And I went and I picked up a toolbox from a guy because I needed a toolbox yesterday, and him and his buddy were like, What do you use that for? And I was like, oh, just grabbing stuff in general, or if there's something in the front of the truck and I don't want to crawl up there. And they just thought it was absolute genius. I got to make one of those.
Oh my God.
I didn't really tell them what I use it for, but.
Hey, give me an idea. I think I might have to zip tie one to my little sedan.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I started saying that about Ray. Now people want me to lease him out to them.
Hey, there was a few times in Michigan when I was asleep in the car and all I heard Grizzly was saying, "Ray." Wake up, be like, "Oh shit, they need me."
Yeah, if you guys don't know, we recently collabed and went all the way to Michigan to go dumpster dive over there with Grab It Fast, and
that's awesome.
All you see is Ray and me going in the dumpsters the whole day, the whole trip. It was like we took turns going in. was like we did a whole skit. Ray had a great idea that where Grizzly, we put it on our videos, and where Grizz went and picked us up at Lowe's. That's what I was telling you about. You can find some grabbers at Lowe's because we were there. We were there in Lowe's. Ray and I, got off. We were there in the parking lot, and Grizz and Grabber came by to pick us. Hey, we need some dumpster divers with us, and we jumped in there with them, and and
then Juan was worried we were going to get in trouble. We're picking up Mexicans at Lowe's.
Oh boy!
So on the very front of the video, I had to put on there approved by Juan and Ray. That was their idea.
That was their idea. That's super fun. I know that. I feel like that would be really fun to just dumpster dive with a bunch of other dumpster divers.
It is. It was a lot of fun. It was a great collab. One of the things that I told the guys is that because we talk so much on here that we talk with each other, when we got to meet each other, it felt like we already knew each other.
Oh yeah. Was that the first time you guys had, actually met then?
In person?
For me and Ray, yes, and Grizz. But I think Grizz and Ray had already met each other. Have already have done collabs together before.
Collabs together. That's so fun.
Cool.
Yeah, now we're trying to get Big B to come to the U.S.
Oh, that's a long way.
A long way, man. 30 hours on.
Go to Australia.
Yeah, we so much better come every year. No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It isn't fair.
No, I think the beauty about the collaboration is that you're doing the same activity with others that do the same activity and are like-minded. So you get to share a lot more experiences and and how the journey is.
Absolutely.
Just as dumpster divers, but to be creators as well on channel. It's a awesome brainstorming session.
Oh yeah, sure.
Great opportunity. Yeah, great opportunity.
Yeah. That's super fun.
Yeah.
Just don't go on a trip with Juan because he'll expect you to stop every 5 miles.
Uh-oh.
And we did.
And I'm a retired truck driver, so I've got my mind made up where I want to stop at.
To put in perspective, just so you guys know, we took a 15-hour drive from Grizzly's house all the way to Michigan to go over there. But like I told Grizz, I love the fact that he was a trucker and he didn't stop much, which is kind of cool. But there's times where we had to go to the bathroom.
Pass the jug.
If you roll with Grizzly, you better have a big bladder, boy. You better be able to hold
it.
And snacks. And definitely snacks.
Yeah, Juan was prepared when we got ready to come back, though.
He knew what he was in for on the way back. Then,
yeah,
bigger bottles.
Bigger bottles.
Oh, boy.
I have a question. I was watching one of your videos the other day, and you've done a sponsorship. How did y'all get that sponsorship so early in your YouTube career?
Great question.
Yeah, well.
And great question.
Because I've emailed just about everybody in the world, and I haven't got a response back from nobody.
I didn't email anybody. They came to us. It was just kind of an off-the-cuff thing. I did notice that,
and it's not really a true sponsorship.
It's not a true sponsorship.
No.
They just said, "Hey, would you mind featuring this? We'll throw you a hat and a T-shirt." I said, "Sure, why not?"
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a lot of it, and I was familiar with. I'm familiar with their product, but there were some other channels I saw that also tried it out. I cannot think of them off the top of my head, but there's a couple of many that I watch. But their headquarters is in Minnesota, pretty close to us.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, and their marketing,
they're in the Midwest.
Their marketing team reached out to me, and I said, "Sure, why not?"
That's cool.
Yeah.
The only ones I get are they're the spammer type. After I do some checking on them, and then I check the original company that they're portraying to be, and then I ain't even going to respond to their email.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was a little apprehensive at first, just because, you know, you're asking me to be, you know, basically a champion of your product. Had I not known what it was, I probably would have taken a pass. But I figured, you know, I'm familiar with the product. Why not? And it just took me some time to find the right place where their product would work with our content.
Yeah, where it made sense. Because that's what I told them. I'm like, I'm all for doing it if you think it's a good product and whatever, but it has to make sense, like, with what we have going on. Like, I'm just not gonna stick it out there just to stick it out there.
Heather.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Especially when you're supposed to be like saying, "Oh yeah, these are amazing. That's great."
They stink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that sitcom I seen one time was back in the '60s. I think it was the Clampets that were doing a commercial, and Granny was saying, "Oh, I can't. No, that tastes like, you know, doo doo. I can't do this."
Can't do that. Nope. Oh, that's so funny. Oh yeah, I don't think I could fake it. That's for sure. Nope.
Yeah.
Nor would I want to.
Agree. And I mean, do you really want to pretend to be a champion of something that you think sucks?
Exactly. Like,
and I personally couldn't do it. I don't know. I just feel like it wouldn't be honest. So yeah. If it's something, if it's not good.
Yeah. We try to stay as authentic as possible in all of this.
My biggest one I keep emailing is, you know, I use the Unger grabber. And you know, and I've sent Big B one, I took Ray one, I've give out several here to local divers, and I keep emailing them and sending them links to my videos, but I never hear back from them.
The Unger?
Yeah.
I have to look at that one.
Yeah, it's the green grabber.
Okay.
I don't have I've got several of them because I've got a graveyard full of old broken down grabbers.
Ones that you don't like or you don't want to use anymore. Yeah.
That didn't handle the job at hand and broke.
Well, exactly.
The Unger, for the most part, is one of the best ones I've ever had and I've ever used.
We'll have to check that out.
That's a great tip, because we were talking about that the other day on, like, we would love to know, like, what's different ones we could try. So you
can find them on Amazon. They're I think a 3-foot grabber run you like about $26, I think.
That's not bad.
No.
And I've got the 4-foot one now, and it run me close to $40.
Okay.
Hey, if it works, that's worth it.
I'm just sick of using the like our yellow one with the aluminum body. Those things twist so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're punk. You can't do anything with them. They're not worth buying.
Exactly.
Well, the Unger, it's got the aluminum round tubing, and the cable runs up inside of it. And it's got like the little pistol grip type on the end with the aluminum claws with the rubber tips. And they're pretty sturdy. You can reach in there, grab a bag, and wrap it up, and they last a long time.
Okay.
They'll withstand a lot of torture.
Sounds better than the ones we were using, because I had one that looked like a pretzel and we accidentally lost it, but there was no hurt feelings on my end. So.
Exactly. Cool.
Let's try that.
I'm gonna put it in my car right now.
Speaking of sponsorships, we also want to be sponsored by Straight Talk.
Yeah.
Get free cell phone.
Yeah. Well, it's because we've been diving. They've been doing a lot of live dives lately, and they had a lot of spotty service. And Grab It recently switched to Straight Talk as well, and he's got better service now with Straight Talk.
You're all welcome.
Yeah, like Grizz would always have pretty good service and stuff like that on the thing. So a lot of them have been getting Straight Talk to do the live diving, and so we mentioned that all the time, like, oh, we should get Straight Talk to sponsor us, because we mentioned them quite a bit.
Yeah. Cool. Did anybody ever reach out to? Did you ever reach out to?
Oh no.
I mean, you're in the mail room. You could have sent him a letter.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get Ray to get sponsored by some candle companies as well. But
I had a cleaning, some place that had cleaning products wanted to send me some, but I never respond to them. I always think they're scammers, so I don't ever respond.
No. Yeah, that was
But Ray's waiting for the candle for Glade or something like that to reach out to him so they can sponsor him.
Yankee Candle Company.
Maybe a candle, maybe some kind of candle company or something like that. But anything else, no.
No. That's fun.
I think when you start going
in, like in a town near you, rent a Mexican, hey, we could do that. Rent a grabber.
Oh my God.
Well, I think that's to be expected if you grow in popularity, right? You're going to get a lot of people approach you for all sorts of different things.
Oh yeah.
And expect some attention, to it.
Yeah.
It's a long drawn out journey.
After I found that gaming chair and put the video out of me putting it together, I was contacted by somebody by the company of that gaming chair, and I checked them out and I checked the company out. In the email, the marketing director was not the same as the marketing director on the actual website. And they said that they don't mess with nobody unless they've got over 10,000 subscribers. So I said, just off to the trash you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody had been asking about the man romper.
Man romper.
I don't even know. The man romper?
Yes. Asking about it. I see that giant toddler when he's wearing that thing.
Oh. Okay.
Doesn't even know.
Now I get it.
Yeah, you said it in your video.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nobody doesn't know what's cool, so that's a lot of it.
Uh-huh.
I used to wear them myself when I was younger, so
did you?
Especially out here on the farm.
That's great.
He doesn't live on a farm though.
My cousin don't either, and that's all he wears. He don't even wear blue jeans no more.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he tries to wear it out in like in other situations where we're like meeting people or doing something social, and I'm like, you're not doing that. It's not happening. But he would.
How long have you guys been married, and how did you guys meet?
We've been married for 8 years.
Yeah, we got married in 2013.
We've been together for 10 years. We've been married for 8.
We got married in Jamaica.
We did get married in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Jamaica, mom. Nice.
Montego Bay.
Yeah, it was super fun. Jamaica, mom. Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
We met. We actually met online.
We did.
Yep. We met online.
Wow.
And we moved kind of to the area we're at right now about 3 years ago. So we met in a different area of Wisconsin, and then moved here. But yeah.
Yeah, that's how Ida and I met too. That's how Ida and I met as well. But we tell the kids that we had a friend named AOL. We had a friend named All that introduced us, so they won't try to find love in life.
I want to remember that one. That's a good one. Our kids are, I think, a little too young yet to even understand like meeting and dating and all that stuff. But we're about to remember that one.
No, we had. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Repurposeful.
Yep.
It's and Danielle. Well, we had them on the show, and that's how they met too. They met online.
Oh,
Okay.
really? That's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. It seems like that's the trend, in the modern day meeting. Without having the pains of courting like what I had to do with my wife. Go and meet the folks and court my wife.
I guess you could say me and Geneva did too, because she was walking on the white line to her mom's house when we met.
There you go.
Right in front of the bar I happened to be at. So that was in '99.
That's the OG social media platform right there.
Actually, we met before that because her ex-husband was a real good friend of mine.
What was that, Ray?
What is that?
That's our logo, our dumpster diving
lounge sticker. Dumpster diving mama from TikTok. She just sent me a picture of one.
Oh.
Speaking of TikTok, are you guys on TikTok yet?
No.
In stereo.
I know.
That's our logo and stickers I get.
I probably should.
It's at Bed Bath and Bath and Body Works. I mean Bed Bath and Beyond. The one that we were out there this last live dive.
Yeah.
The one we just put on.
Oh wow! They've been putting stickers of the Live Dive Lounge everywhere, claiming those dumpsters, making sure nobody else gets them.
That's awesome.
Good idea.
You've been tagged.
Did you guys put those out when you were all together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray does. He started doing it when we come back from Michigan. And
Okay.
then I had ordered a bunch of more, and when we went down there, I guess about a month ago, I took him a bunch of more, and he's been putting them on everywhere, and they peel them off. He'll put them on.
Oh, that's funny.
That one place, they took a Sharpie and tried to black it out.
Yeah.
They went over and just wiped it off and cleaned it off.
You guys mentioned that you guys got introduced to dumpster diving because of breakfast. Let me tell you guys, she's an awesome lady. Getting to meet her in person, well, not so much in person, but getting to meet her, get to actually talk to her. She's an awesome person, and
She seems very chill.
yeah, we hope to have her again on the show, and that'll be fun to have her back again, but it was so much fun having her. I just wanted to tell you guys that she's so down to earth. She really is.
She seems like it. Yeah. She's just, that's probably why everybody just gravitates toward her, because she just seems very inviting and just a very cool person.
She was the dumpster diver that inspired me to start videotaping, because I was watching her and going, dang, she's only been doing it for like 2 or 3 months, and she's doing really well.
Yeah.
And man, that's it. And I was already doing stuff on Facebook, so I thought, man, and she makes it look really easy too. So okay, I'm gonna go give it a shot.
She does a.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh
Hey,
man,
check it out. Hey,
Let's try it.
I'm about to get ready to go, and I guess I'll see y'all at TJ Maxx dumpster number 1.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. See that?
Sweet.
So I'll hop back on when I'm there.
Alrighty.
All right. Later.
Awesome.
TJ Maxx.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been asked or approached to do a live dive?
No. That would be crazy. I feel like. Woo.
Stephanie wouldn't have enough time to prepare.
What about favorite stores?
No, I think it would be fun, actually, but.
Do you have favorite dumpsters
What was that?
over other dumpsters? Stores? Favorite
Like
stores you
specific-
dive at?
Yeah,
Stores? Yeah.
I would say she really likes Joanne Fabrics, Michael's. Any Dollar Tree or Dollar General, any of those.
That's really good.
Those I think are the big ones.
Here, yeah.
Sometimes Aldi's always has good stuff.
Michael's.
Oh yeah.
Michael's. Yeah.
Any of the crap.
I wish I had those. I don't have Aldi's down here, but I wish I had like an Aldi's. I wish I had those here that didn't have compactors.
Didn't have compactors?
Yes.
Yeah.
We try and find the stores that are in the older shopping malls, especially the CVS. They will always have a dumpster, but if it's like a new complex, they'll always have compactors.
Yeah. Hopefully we have a mix.
We have a good mix,
which is good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we've definitely done pretty good at the ones we've found.
Yes.
Mine's the one with the full dumpster.
The full dumpster. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we do like Five Below.
Yeah, Five Below. I forgot about that one. They always, the amount of wireless headphones and earbuds they throw away is astonishing.
That's where these come from. Five
Below.
Yeah,
I've got 2 pairs right now. I had a pair. We went on vacation, and I accidentally left them in the hotel room. And they said, "Well, we can mail them back to you for what was it, $14?" I'm like, "Keep it. I'll find more." I mean,
sounds like our TV, huh, Juan?
Yeah. Man. That was the very first. The way we got into it is that Ida's parents kind of did dumpster diving, but they did it because of where they worked. They would go and go throw stuff in the trash, and they would find stuff in the trash.
Oh, sure.
So we said, you know what, let's go check some of the dumpsters and see what's in there. And we checked, and the first one we checked was actually a Five Below, and we scored like 4 grab bags the first time. So, when that happens, you know that
you're addicted. Immediately.
Yeah.
I know. The first time we stumbled upon like a big score like that, I think it was that Joanne one, the Halloween.
That was the biggest.
Oh, that was
crazy. Was the biggest, the first big one that we did. And I was just like, do we really need 25 scarecrows? Well, I guess we got them, so we'll find something to do with them.
And I think that was one too where we went back the next weekend and we were like, they're not going to have anything there. No way. And sure enough, again, they had a whole nother load of stuff in there. Costumes. And I mean, it was insane, the amount of things that were in there. I don't know.
Do you guys decorate for Halloween?
What was that?
Do you guys decorate for Halloween?
Not really.
Not really. No. Well, I think for us, because we live kind of out in the country, we'll take our kids to some neighborhoods where they can trick or treat with their friends. That's kind of Halloween enough for them. But yeah, we're not big decorating. Christmas is about the only thing we decorate for. I would say. I
like it. It's just the time commitment of putting things up and down.
I'd rather have clean laundry than decorate.
That's great. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that all of us have found stuff on our dumpsters that I think that has really addicted us to this thing at one time or another. And but I found out lately that for me, we haven't been finding as much stuff. We hadn't been finding as much stuff, but I know that there's seasons to this now. Now doing this for as long as we do, we know that there's seasons. Do you guys ever go through that? Do you guys go through seasons where you guys, find stuff or you don't find stuff?
I think so. I mean, obviously after Christmas is huge, but I think there has been a time where it was just like, well, let me put it this way. There's never been a time that we've come home empty-handed, not once. Yeah. And I think it part of it is perseverance, but the other part of it is you just stay positive and you really keep looking. You don't, if you're not finding anything, if you take a little more time in that next dumpster and just really start looking, you're going to find something that that's cool or a value or or what have you. So, I think the fewest number of things we've ever brought home are maybe just like 2. But, you think of all those other times that balance it out where
Yeah,
you have a carload,
yeah, truckload.
I think it evens itself out in the long run.
Yeah. And somebody asked something that I want to segue into some of the platforms that we have created for the Live Dive Lounge. Somebody asked about crafting. Since you like Joanne, stuff like that, do you do any crafting?
I do, yeah. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
I wish I had more time to do stuff, but I sew and I do crafts and I do little bits here and there.
Yeah.
I dabble in woodworking. So I just like to be kind of creative in general all around.
And the reason we bring that up is because Grab It, when we first started this thing, came up with an idea, and it's something that I had an idea as well, but Grab It kind of helped bring it into fruition. Was we created a Discord page. Discord is usually made more for like gaming and stuff like that, and for other little different platforms. But a lot more people are utilizing it too, so we decided to utilize it as well, and we've created a little place where people can connect and really talk in real time. And let me show you guys real quick.
Yeah, let's see.
Here we go. So this is Discord. This is what we've kind of created now. Don't mind my stuff over here, but this is our community lounge. This is where general talk happens, where we try to keep it generalized. In here, we have a welcome page where we just welcome in the new people. We have an announcements where we kind of just let people know, oh, look, this is the panels area where we show when our videos are coming in. And we have a connection lounge. Our connection lounge is where people can drop their it's where they can drop their
links.
their links, their YouTube channels, their videos. This is what they can showcase it there. So we have a page where they can go ahead and do that as well. We have a place where people can show off their dumpster finds. For instance, this is stuff that I found yesterday. I kind of showcased a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people's stuff that they found. They can showcase it here.
That's
we have
awesome.
we also did a place where they could talk about their music. Because there's a lot of people. Somebody asked for funny memes, just something to kind of be a little silly with.
Yeah, I love that.
we have food porn only because we have a lot of foodies here. Unfortunately, I stay away from this page because I get hungry and I want to make everything and I'm constantly hungry. But look at that, all that food.
Oh, I saw that one the other day. Oh, that's so good. That must have been good, I'm sure.
Yeah. Some penny deals. That's something that I know a lot of people do, penny deals in our groups.
Yeah.
As well. Mm-hmm. So they've been dropping the UPCs and different things that you can find.
That's really cool.
And we put a place where people can drop a link with their fur babies, because we have a lot of people that have, animals and stuff like that. So we have that as well. And this is the reason crafting ideas, because we created a place for people that can, want to drop their ideas, drop the stuff they've been creating and making. And
that's awesome.
Cool.
So, but yeah, that's something we kind of wanted to show you guys. Just something that we created that people have really enjoyed.
Yeah. Sure.
We want to do more than show you. We want to invite you to be, to come on and join the community afterwards, and at any time, whenever you have the time, and people can friend you on there, and you can private message. It's a way for us to connect with the subscribers, and for them to connect with the creators, on a more one-on-one basis, as opposed to as a overall in general. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Cool.
I have to say, this whole thing that you guys have put together is really amazing, and super appreciative that you invited us. because it's a very cool community that we have here. So
Absolutely.
it's cool to be a part of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were surprised about the amount of people that weren't aware that there was a community. When we spoke to Breath Kiss, she didn't realize how many other dumpster diving channels there were.
Oh, really?
And Mom
Really?
Bear.
Yeah, Mum the eBayer as well. She was, I mean, obviously with the where they're scaled at, they're obviously got their own, busy lives going on. But yeah, we were just able to raise the awareness for them. So
Yeah,
it was,
that's amazing.
it's been an awesome journey so far.
I love the community. I've really enjoyed the community. It's been a great positive for us. I've got to make some really good friends through dumpster diving, where I had them before. We can share. One of the things I forgot to put on there is the mental health area. Is one thing that that's helped me out, because I mean, a lot of us, like, I have anxiety sometimes. I have different things. Dumpster diving has really helped out with that. But also, I didn't have many friends. I didn't have many people, because I'm really cautious of who I friend and who I talk to. But I've made some really good friendships because of dumpster diving, because of the community.
Cool.
And so that's what
totally see
I
that.
love that.
Because it's like like-minded people, right? So I get it.
If you ever want to scare Juan away, just do this to him.
No, get away, gentlemen.
What are they?
No.
Super spicy or what?
Habanero jelly beans.
Oh my god! Habanero jelly beans. I think that would scare me away too.
It's because when we were in Michigan, we did a challenge. We did a couple of challenges, and Grizz brought over a lot of hot, spicy stuff. And everything else was pretty decent, except for those jelly beans. Those jelly beans.
Did you try them?
Yes, they kicked my butt. And
oh my god!
And we even played Bamboozled. I don't know if you guys ever played that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got stink bug. Oh. No! Don't ever get stink bug. Oh, that's so
earwax. I think there's an earwax one.
Rotten egg.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cat food.
Oh, you know the game.
Oh,
they cheated on all of it. I ate everything, and they just took little nibbles of everything.
You just pop it in your
So,
mouth.
Grizz, I gotta ask: have you ever done the one chip challenge with the
No.
the super hot chip?
He's got the teddy bear we were going to do.
Oh, that little. Is it gummy bear?
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Did you do that?
No.
No.
That's why he has that.
Yeah, there's a warning on there that says this product is extremely spicy and has the potential to cause skin or mouth irritation. It's intended for adults only and should be kept out of reach of children and pets. Little nitro is not to be consumed by those with heart or respiratory conditions.
Oh my god!
You know,
Too much
I
of
think
a
your
risk.
food needs to come with a warning. I don't know.
I think, what does it say, Juan? 1,000 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper?
Yeah.
Ooh, no, thank you. Oh my god, my daughter would probably try to break into that thing.
Oh.
Oh, my kids have been wanting that thing.
Juan ate one habanero jelly bean and had to tap out.
No, I ate 3 of them, or 3 or 4.
You ate one. One green one.
Yeah, but if there's, it has to have an emergency call number attached to the box for an antidote.
I bought a deal out of San Antonio. It was a bunch of Mexican candy, and one of them was the dill pickle.
Oh, that's not that was.
They all just took a little bitty bite off of it. Ooh, I was chewing the whole thing up.
What's wrong with pickles?
So don't give him any ideas, please, Rob, with that one chip challenge, please. I'm not giving him any ideas.
I thought about it, but them things are like $40 a piece.
Well, you don't have to eat the whole thing. You break it up.
No, that's on the package. You eat the whole chip.
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay?
That's the challenge.
What's in the name?
Yeah.
I wonder,
Channel's right.
That's, I also got this other I didn't take with us.
Uh-oh.
Getting up.
I wonder what happens if you don't eat the whole chip. Does the package self-destruct in 15 seconds?
Yeah. Probably. Ray has tried the chips, what he said. Oh, maybe not.
Ray has tried the chip. And
Has he? Oh, what's that? What is it?
The world's hottest chocolate bar.
Oh, you've tried it?
No, it's up there with that gummy bear.
Oh, I think you should do it now.
I love to grab it. I love tamales too, but I will not try the world's hottest tamale type of. Have you tried the fierce? It's because somebody asked me this. Juan, have you tried the fierce hot tamale? No, and I probably won't.
No. Yeah, I can't do hot stuff either.
There's a lot of stuff that I'll do for content, but there's a line.
There's a line, yeah. Totally get it.
He's scared of ghosts, but he was chasing one at the hotel in Michigan.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared of ghosts. I love
That'll be
ghosts.
fun.
Oh, Ray, come with me to go see what that is.
Well, I was trying to get Ray to get him scared, but Ray didn't want to go.
And all it was the wind blowing the door on the dumpster.
No real ghost.
Well,
Just wanted a witness.
we wanted to stop at a gas station that Grizz had been to where a ghost followed him home before, but it was already late and I think it was already closed. Otherwise, we would have stopped at that thing. But that's one of the
Yeah, that was weird. I went out in the woods and loaded my truck, and I always stopped there every morning for a cup of coffee after they opened. And that one morning, I was standing there. The clerk come over and she was making the other pot of coffee, and the coffee cup started shooting out of that little rubber ring. And I looked over at her, and she just looked up. Said, "You need to quit that." I didn't touch him, I promise. She said, "No, that's Fred. That's our ghost that we have in here. Every time somebody comes near one of the woman workers, he gets mad." And then he attached to me that weekend, followed me home for the weekend. Nightmares all weekend, bad thoughts. Monday morning, going back over, I told him, "All right, Fred, you're at home. Get out of my truck and go home." I haven't had no problems with it since.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. That's a weird feeling.
That is a weird feeling, I bet.
And needless to say, I never stopped at that store again.
I don't.
That's one thing that I would love to do is do a ghost hunting type of video one of these days.
That would be super fun. Yeah.
I love
I just don't want it to follow me home like it did Grizzy, but I definitely
that's, exactly. That's the only thing. Because I totally believe in all that.
Yeah, because I remember I tried to, because I've always loved video, YouTube, stuff like that, and I tried to do. I had bought a video camera because I was watching Ghost Hunters at the time, and I decided, and we were staying at my mother-in-law's for a little while, and her house is kind of haunted. So I decided to go ahead and film, and I was taunting these things and, come on, come out or whatever, trying to see if I got anything on video. And I was like, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. I was like, so I did that. Nothing came out. I put my camera on this tote, but I put it in the middle of the tote. Like I put it right in the middle where it wouldn't fall. There's no way it would be tipped over or anything like that. And I woke up to a noise, something like, falling on the floor. I go and I check. It was my camera was about maybe 5 feet away from the tote.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's creepy.
I didn't. No, but I never recorded ever again there.
Oh my god! I don't blame you. That's scary. Kind of exhilarating, probably though.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool, but yeah, we were staying there, so I was like, no. If we were staying there, then no big deal. But
Big Babe, you had any of them little adventures like that with Ghost?
Oh, all the time.
all the time.
All the time. Yeah. Oh, not as much. Not as much now that I'm living in Australia than when I did when I was back home in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I see it as a gift. I see it as a gift. Yeah, I'm blessed by the angels of my ancestors before me, and my parents watching it. That's how I see it.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no,
I think
no negative thought attached or thing to it, and so it keeps me level headed, without like going, oh, getting the jolts or the shocks. And
I could handle that, but this one here, I didn't know nothing of him. Don't know who he was.
yeah,
family, I know my dad's spirit is still here on the farm.
Yeah.
I see things every day, but that one there, that was something else. I mean, Dad, when he passed away, his pickup, he never had an alarm system put in his truck. And the day of his funeral, the truck was out in the pasture by the barn away from everybody. And all of a sudden, the alarm just went off on it.
Oh, crazy.
We never knew that thing had an alarm on it.
Hello, Dumpster Diving Mama. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hey, Tiffany.
Thanks for dropping in.
Yes. But been watching your stuff, Dumpster Diving Mama, lately. It's been kind of cool. I definitely need to go check out that store that has all that stuff in Dallas, the one that you went to where they have like Amazon stuff or something like that. I definitely need to go check that one out next time I'm in Dallas.
Returns?
Returns? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I know there's one in San Antonio that we want to take. We want to take a trip to San Antonio again, and I know that they have a warehouse where they have Amazon returns and they have $1 day, $2 days, stuff like that. I definitely want to go to that. That'd be so much fun.
That would be awesome. Do a video if you do.
Oh yeah,
Juan records everything.
He records everything.
It just takes me a while to put it up, but
it takes 5 to 10 weeks to get a video out, though.
No.
Yeah.
It's a busy guy.
How long on the Michigan trip did you get a video out?
Oh, that one because I really wanted to make it look a certain way, so I was really taking my time with that one, especially the ending one. The ending one, I did a premiere where I did it. I did kind of like this format, but I had the video there where I just had my live reaction to the video, and I didn't expect the ending that we had. Because the music was so nice. It was like really, really nice music, and it was just kind of like going away. And I started just talking. I was like, I almost just started tearing up and everything, like with the whole thing. I was like, oh my god! But
you made yourself tear up.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why that one took as long. And yeah, I do hold on to some videos. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get out. But
It, right?
Yeah, I'm really picky with my videos. I have a certain standard, but I have a social media background. So I mean, I do a lot of commercials. I do commercial videos. I do YouTube, TikTok, all types of videos for work. And so I mean, I'm not always in the mailroom. So I mean, that's what the reason I'm like that. It's because I
totally get it. Totally get it.
And he had to ride with a stranger to get east of the Mississippi River.
Oh, but that was like the most, that being able to see the Mississippi River was one of my lifetime goals.
Yeah,
the Mississippi River. Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it was an awesome trip we took, the three of us.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you guys something real quick. Somebody had asked this earlier in the thing. Where do you guys see yourself with your channel? What is it? Some of the stuff you guys would like to accomplish?
I think we want to do more. I don't know. I want to do more traveling around and going to new areas and trying out different things. Yeah, I don't know. What do you?
I think so. I mean, to me, I like things interesting, keep it fresh, do different things.
I think the more we do it, the more it
keeps me interested.
The quality of things too will continue to get better. So
Yeah.
I'm always looking at ways that we can do things differently,
Absolutely.
than we've done in the past, to keep it a little fresh.
Well, if we keep
fun.
it fresh and interesting for ourselves, again, with the feedback we've gotten from all the great folks that have subscribed to our channel, I would think that they would feel the same way too. So,
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, before you guys, before we do the whole closing, because it's been almost 2 hours, but one of the reasons I had asked earlier is how many people have started dumpster diving because of YouTube. Recently, I'm a part of a few groups that have dumpster diving stuff. By the way, I love our community. Our community is the best. Just a little shout out there. But I've been a part of some other ones, and I've been seeing even in chats and other things. And I think I even saw it in Dumpster Diving Mama's comments and how she gets attacked for it. But I've been seeing a lot of comments of people saying, that TikTok and YouTube ruined dumpster diving for everybody.
Yeah, I didn't see that too.
But then again, but my thing is that, but how many of those people that are saying that started dumpster diving because of YouTube?
They
Because
saw
of
something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
how many? Like I said before, how many people started being interested in fishing because they watched Bill Dance or one of those other guys on TV fishing? Or how many people got interested in fixing cars because they watched Chip Foose fix something up? It's the same thing at the end of the day, quite honestly. I think if someone were to have a channel and be exploiting it, for personal gain or just not appreciating the community, that's different. But I think if somebody's going out and enjoying it and just filming their adventures, I don't feel there's anything wrong with that.
And I don't know if you can really look at it as ruining. I mean, they're still going out and saving things, right?
Right.
So that's what we all really, want. It's just, I guess it's maybe those people that don't clean up after themselves or give us a bad name, like that.
Well, there's definitely a sinister side, like that side of the things of dumpster diving. People they clean up after themselves.
Yeah.
And make it difficult for the employees who have to, clean up after them. But there's also a whole community of people that don't have the ability through injury or age or a disability that live vicariously through our videos, and like whatever day you drop your video, man, I'm going to be there, like you did with breakfast,
Yep, we have subscribers like that, and they'll tell us, hey, I'm X number of years old. I'm I've got an injury I'm recovering from, or I can't get out like I used to. I love watching this. So absolutely,
for that reason,
and that's why we want to try and keep it fresh, and but we also want to make sure that we're respecting the community, and we try and leave things better than the way we found them.
Yep.
And that's I think that's the best way to do it, because the last thing we want to do is take something that we're having fun doing, but making more work for somebody else.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the unwritten law, right? There's nothing written down or a promissory note or something set in stone. It's an understanding, a code between, amongst us people, especially because we put it on video, especially because of that.
Right.
Yep.
They always get asked, aren't you worried about the cameras? I says, no. They're my best friends. They're the ones telling the people that own the place that my car and me that's in it are doing, cleaning up after myself,
Yep.
So
Exactly.
I'm not even one bit worried about the security cameras.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
And that's why I mentioned it. But that's why I had mentioned it. That's why I had mentioned it, because I see too many people blaming YouTubers, TikTokers, but like you said, we're creating content of stuff that we love to do, and I like how you stated it. It was perfect, because that's what we love to do. And but in this particular situation, I know that there's some people that don't know that leave a mess. I had that situation where they started ripping up even more because there was one particular lady that she would leave a mess, and I went up to her one time and I was like, you know what, ma'am, I'm just gonna ask you, can you kind of pick up your mess? Like you've been leaving mess everywhere you've been going, and I know it's her because she uses a car to get on top of the things, so I know which one it's when it's her, and because I've seen her there before, or I saw her there, and we go to another one, and then she shows up there, and we've seen her leave a mess, and I was like, "Can you please clean up?" And she got all mad. I was like, "But because of that, they start ripping up stuff. They start closing up."
Yep.
Or they lock the dumpster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, here they've been locking dumpsters, but it's because of a lot of illegal dumping too.
Yep.
Also true. Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. We had been here once. One that I like to stop at. They started locking it, but I think it wasn't because we were diving in it. I think it was because there was construction going on, and the
Construction guys were using the
stuff
dumpster.
ended up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I was like, oh. But,
Taking liberties. That's what they were doing. Taking some
Yep.
liberties.
Yes.
Yep. Exactly.
But yeah, I think it's just good practice. Anything you do is
Sure.
keep it better than you left it, or you found it, I should say.
Yeah.
Leave it better than you found it,
Yeah.
and I think that's just good practice.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
My
Absolutely.
deal around here, there's a couple of dumpsters, and I'm on video, me and the wife cleaning it up, and we'll go back the next night and it's trashed again. And we clean it up. I just get to, I'm not even going there no more.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah. That's rough.
I think the dumpster diving is a really a good genre because when you talk about keeping things fresh, there's so many things that branches off the act of dumpster diving. If it's food, it can be cooking. If it's to repurpose, it can be crafting, and or it could be donating, or it could be. There's so many off branches as using dumpster diving as as your first rung in your ladder.
Yeah. Or even fixing stuff like that's fun too.
Yeah, on so many different levels too. Like woodwork, right, Juan?
Yep.
Yeah, the reason I say that because this particular panel here, Tommy Roach, we call him Tommy Gunn, sent this to me, and the mail carriers broke it on the way over here.
Oh man!
So I had to fix it up,
Uh-huh.
but that was so much fun fixing it up. It was a lot of fun. Hey Ray, where we at, Ray?
Man, all the TJ Maxx I've gone to have been empty, completely empty.
Oh, bummer.
So
Hey,
we're
I
gonna
need to
stop
be
it.
there so you can find stuff.
Yeah, for real.
What time?
So we're gonna go to CVS and see what we got at CVS.
Yeah, I go down there and Ray finds stuff, and just then stuff happens to my pickup.
Every single time.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys. So if you are diving at night, which we don't always do, a lot of times it's during the day for us, but if you dive at night, you just park your vehicle off to the side and then just go with like a little headlamp. I pull up, I've got some big, huge floodlights under the grill of my truck, and I'll just shine them on the dumpster. So I like to see what I'm doing, but I don't know if you, what approach you guys take.
I just pull straight up to it, and then I've got a light on my GoPro,
Okay.
Oh, nice.
and then the wife has a headlight, and then we got a couple of magnetic flashlights. But I pull straight up to it because a lot of ours are in the open, and the police know us, and they know what we do, so they don't bother us.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, me, I back up into it. So then, so there's no doors constricting me. The one that are open, and I can just pop the boot, the trunk. So I can pop the trunk open, and I can either, I just feed it. I'm just a little to the conveyor system, right? I'm just in the middle.
You're in the
But
middle.
Big B, you have to pull your bins out, right? His are on, most of his are on wheels. He's got to pull them out of the little shed, little concrete enclosure type deal.
Yeah, I've got dumpsters on wheels. I can move them around. I've got dumpster lids that hold themselves up. How about that one?
What?
Yeah.
And as you
Hold
can see,
themselves
Ray uses a little headlamp. As you can see, Ray uses a little headlamp that he has on him right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have one of those. Yeah, they're handy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but for me, I know because I come from a photography background and stuff like that. I know light is very important when you film.
Yep.
So the guys know how powerful this little thing is.
Oh boy.
And, but it has a little clamp. It's the GoPro clamp one, but I clamped this to the side of the dumpster.
Yeah.
And,
It's like a floodlight. Woo.
well, right now it needs a battery and needs to be charged, but usually when it's on, it's super bright. But this charge, it's a rechargeable one too. So
Okay.
this one will last me about three or 4 days dumpster diving before I need to recharge it.
You need to
But
recharge.
it's super powerful. You can ask these guys. It's like a, but it's waterproof. It's just a really good, robust one. But I've been using this one just because I like to have my dumpster well lit. So when I go in there with the GoPro, it's really, it looks really nice.
And I don't know if y'all seen the intro one put up of us, but I like to joke with these guys a lot. Why did you show them that intro?
Yeah. Did you get to see the intro at the beginning?
Yeah.
Sorry, dog's barking.
And I told them before the show that night, I've got something planned tonight. I'm going to get y'all. And all through the show, I kept listening for something, and they never caught on to it.
That was pretty good, though. I was like, what is going on?
And I still like to go back and watch Big B and Juan's faces on that.
It is pretty funny.
Chris,
Who did the
Chris.
cat or whatever animal jump out at? Who's
The cat, that was me.
That was you?
I
Oh,
remember watching the video.
that is one thing. I'm like, ooh.
yeah, I
What
saw you
was
in
you
the
saying, Big
saw you
B?
in the green. So I saw you in the green room jump.
I did.
Have you guys had any animals jump at you guys in the dumpsters?
No, thank God. I did see a mouse
I
once.
think you
but
saw a mouse, but
that was it.
Yeah. No.
Now I'm
Okay.
thinking about that every time I go in there. Which maybe that's good. I'll be prepared then.
What was you asking, Big B?
Chris, that was terrible what you done to me, Chris. That was terrible.
But you found out your tripod extended that night too.
I found out my tripod. I also found out I need to keep a defibrillator handy by my side just in case I get a heart attack. Chris, stop that.
I've got another one in the works, Big B.
Oh boy.
Chris, I think I'm on holiday. I think I'm going away that particular day. I won't be available.
What day is that?
Tuesday or Saturday.
Tuesday or Saturday.
But which one? But which one?
All of them. All of them.
And if you saw, Ray also had a scare also with a little bitty daddy long legs spider.
Yeah, no daddy long legs, boy. That was one of Grizzly's assassins.
Oh, I would freak out too.
And that worked out good that night because I had Ray wear my GoPro and go into the dumpster.
Oh, really?
But I didn't. That was not planned.
That's awesome. You caught it on camera. Nice.
Somebody said, D's like, I've been wanting to find a trash panda. Yes, I want a trash panda so bad. I want to
Want a trash panda?
yes, I want to encounter one so bad. I encountered one with Ray, but it was running away. It wasn't nowhere near the dumpster, but definitely. Because I have seen skunks. I've seen a rat just go by, not in the dumpster. The only thing I have run away from was the cockroaches, but the cockroaches here in Texas are pretty big.
Oh.
And they fly.
They fly?
They fly. And so that's the only thing I am scared of. But that comes from a kid, because when I first
Big
moved
B
to
said
Texas,
you ain't made it to Australia yet, one.
Because when I first moved here to Texas, we went into the apartment complex where we were going to go live. And as I went in, this big old thing starts flying at me and chasing me down. I was like, "What the heck is this thing?" I thought it was like a small little bird or something. I was like, my uncle's like, "No, that's a cockroach." Like, what? Like, all I knew is the cockroaches were small.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Oops.
Yeah. And this is Ray. This is something that we like to do that Ray does for us time and time again. That he does the dives for us live.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like, I know where this is at now.
I was going to say, you guys probably know where he's at.
Was it the sticker that gave it away? Oh, hey, and please excuse me, guys. I've got people coming in and getting donations from my house, so I might just duck out from time to time. So I apologize if I do.
No problem.
Did y'all hear that? That echo.
That was a good one.
What? I didn't hear it. What was it?
That was empty. Look at this.
Echo. I thought you were in the Southern Alps. Is that much of an echo?
You got some good reverberation on that one.
Yeah. That's Ray's dumpster call right there. That's that's patented and cannot be used ever.
Juan, if you want that, I've got the 2 videos I put up from our live dive. I've got it at the very beginning of both of those videos. I deleted it off my computer by accident, but it's there.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's Ray. But a lot of us are known by different things, and Ray, one thing that he's known for is he's the king of the candles because the amount of candles he has found.
Yeah. Scores lots of candles.
It used to be socks. Then he started finding candles.
They got one big haul. There was over 140 candles that he found in one hit.
In one hit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in one dumpster, boxes and boxes and boxes.
That's impressive.
Brand new? Wow.
A mixture. There were a lot that were brand new and some that were broken.
Maybe,
but it's not. Even if they were broken, as long as they smell good.
Yeah, you can still tell.
They're good, right?
Yeah.
They're good.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have an entire kitchen cabinet completely full of candles.
Yep.
That's just the ones we wanted to keep.
Yeah. Yeah. And soap and lotion. All the good stuff.
But I was gonna say, how are you guys feeling?
Good.
Are you guys enjoying yourself? Did you guys enjoy the night tonight?
Yeah, no, this has been great.
It's been awesome. It's been nice talking with you guys. Like I said, feeling more part of the community is really, really awesome. And you guys have been very welcoming, which we really appreciate. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
What's coming up in the coming weeks for Dairyland Divers? What projects have you got, or got anything in the pipelines?
Right now, we actually do not have anything in the pipeline.
We do not.
We're winging it at this point right now.
Yeah, we've kind of been talking about
next steps a little bit here.
Well, just really what's next. And, we want to do, again, something different, keep it fresh. So we're still talking about what that looks like and juggling life at the same time. But there'll be some good content coming. It's just we still need to put finishing touches on things and bring it all together.
Yep.
You guys go out.
A little sneak peek. We did just have a huge garage sale at our house. So that is going to be coming up in one of our future episodes here, kind of like the process a little bit and how we went about it and the results and that sort of thing too. It's always fun because about 90% of what we had out there was dumpster finds.
Yeah, and it was good stuff. Everything from brand new coffee makers to really nice ceramics to holiday decorations, toys. The toys were crazy. I mean, as kids came up, we had this kiddie pool just full of toys, and I'd give them a bag and just let them fill it up,
for a buck,
or
whatever. Yeah,
and they thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
We do similar to that at the flea market.
I never sell. Yeah, I never sell the toys. I always give them away.
The toys?
I can't sell toys.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. It's if we find some that are good enough, it's nice to do toys for tots. Otherwise, we give them away or
just give them away. Yeah, donate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Our last hour at the flea market.
Yeah.
Geneva will walk around with a sign that said everything on the table $1.
Yeah. Yep.
That way we can get stuff gone because we still have a whole barn full of stuff. Plus, besides dumpster diving, we also do the storage auctions too.
Oh, really?
Okay, cool.
How does that go? How is that going for you? Good.
I've got bids on one right now. It ends Thursday at noon. I'm hoping that I can get it. It's going to be a pretty good one.
That's awesome, Heather. That's a great idea. We should,
I've seen that in a couple of her videos, and that is a fantastic idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you can find a lot of good stuff in there. And sometimes a couple of them we bought about a year ago was nothing but trash. That was it.
Oh, really?
But that's, buying them online, not being able to see it in person. That's the chance you take.
Yep, that's kind of the risk, right?
Then one we bought, a little 5x7. A nurse had moved to Utah and left it, and totes and totes of brand new scrubs, and she was in a couple of the makeup clubs, but totes and totes of brand new makeup.
Wow. Brand new makeup? Wow.
Yeah, the high dollar stuff.
That's crazy.
And we bought the unit for I think I paid $65 for it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you do lots of flea markets then, you said?
We try to go every Saturday when it's nice.
Okay.
And we'll do what I call it a dumpster dive and flea market chat with Geneva.
Oh, nice.
We do it on Saturdays from 12 to 2 on the live.
Nice. That's awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
And she takes everybody and does tours of the different vendors inside the store and talks to different people.
That's cool.
I love a good flea market.
Yeah. Me too.
That's in Greenwood, Louisiana.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So cool. But that whole traveling thing, that's a really great idea. That was kind of my inspiration with the Dumpster Diving America series that I put together, because I wanted to travel a little bit. And one of my goals was, and it's still one of my goals, is to visit a lot of the cities here in Texas and dive a lot of those major cities in Texas. And then later, of course, I know we're planning a trip to maybe go to Denver and dumpster dive with Heather over as well. So that'd be kind of cool. And
you're going to San Antonio first, though, right, Juan?
yes, I need to start working on that here soon too, because that's coming up. Get those dates put together. But
yeah, it's definitely fun to go to new places, but it is a little unnerving, I feel like, because you're, in just like a new spot trying to find, I don't know. It's just a little different, that's for sure, but it's fun.
Yeah.
But for me, on doing the trips like that, not so much finding all the stuff, it's the camaraderie and the friendship you make with the other divers.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, finding stuff is great. Like in Michigan, we found a lot of stuff at Five Below. And Big B, being in Australia, he still got on computer. He found us a donation box. We went and filled the donation box up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
So, yeah, we had a lot of good times. Me and Ray do a lot of collaborations together because I'm only 3 hours from him.
Oh, okay.
That's so cool.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And despite that we live in Texas, Ray is still 8 hours, 8 or 10 hours away from me. So, and
Oh,
Grizz
wow.
is, yeah, Texas is such a big state that
Yeah.
Yeah, one's a whole state away from me.
Well, it'd be
Nothing-
interesting to like travel around the states, or your part of the country, and connect with other dumpster divers, ahead of not necessarily creators, but people that like are on Facebook pages or support groups like that, and take photos and and making sort of connections like that saves a lot of reconnaissance, when you have people that already
That's true.
people already know where to go, and it's not like you're now that you know that that's where I'm going to tap into. I live like 2 hours this way. You're good, sort of thing.
Yeah.
one of the things that I did when we were in Michigan, I had already done some pre-reconnaissance prior to going to Michigan with Grab It. Is that I had already looked at some dumpsters. So when we were trying to decide, because we weren't finding much there in the town, and I was like, I found some. So I looked up some. All I did is type in on Waze like Five Belows, and all these popped up, and I was like, okay, let's go hit these, and we went and hit, and boom, we got a whole bunch of stuff. But that's what I did, and going up to San Antonio and Austin with my family. We my wife and I and the kids, we all went dumpster diving in San Antonio and Austin. And, we went on a little mini vacation type of thing, but we also went dumpster diving and in certain things. But it was kind of hard because we were driving the freeway and we'd see, there's one there. Oh, yeah. There's one. I was like, and we had already passed the exit, and I was like, oh man, I was like, it was hard, but yeah, it's a little unnerving. But once you start going there, you start finding stuff, you feel a little bit more calm.
Yeah.
It starts to get really okay,
But a little tip. If you ever go with one and you're the getaway driver, make sure you park your vehicle ahead of the dumpster because he'll let one go and blow the windows out of your rent car.
Oh gosh, guys. Hey, I only did it because Grab It started doing it first, and I was like, you know what? If it's okay for him, it's okay for me.
But it wasn't okay with me because I was right there.
You're right there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, too funny.
But I know that it's already we're going on 2 hours 22 minutes. As you guys can see, it goes by really fast. It goes by really quickly. So, but we definitely want you guys to come back. So we'd definitely like to have you guys back on.
Yeah, for sure. We've had so much fun with you guys. You guys are awesome.
So,
Appreciate
but
it.
with that being said, I mean, we don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you guys already took out a lot of your time. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys coming on and yeah.
Yes, thank you guys so much for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate
we've
it.
had so much fun, and it's amazing that you guys put this together. And thank you everybody who has stuck along with us. I see names here: Tommy, Kim, Tammy, Cindy, Margie. Thank you guys so much. We've had so much fun, you guys.
We really have, and those folks that have supported us. Cynthia at Diving with Purpose.
She's
been awesome.
Awesome.
She
Yeah.
really has.
Yeah. Yeah, we've reached out. She's reached out to us. We've reached out to her, and she's just been super supportive, which is appreciative.
Absolutely. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
Anytime y'all have any
thank you
questions,
guys.
you can get on Discord, or we all put our email at the bottom of our videos. You can email us personally or whatever.
Awesome.
Much appreciated.
Thank you guys so much. It's so nice to be a part of a bigger community and to just be able to chat with you guys. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
Big B, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, thank you, CM.
That's so good.
We got one.
No, there's been a couple that have said they went and supported you already. They've gone and going and liked your pages, and so they a few of them have already
I
done
saw
that
it.
and done that. So, but yeah, any last words that you guys want to share before?
We just really, again, we just appreciate you guys. We love doing this. We want to keep making content for you guys and also saving things from the trash. And honestly, if anybody wants to reach out to us too, Tab, if you have any questions or anything, just email us. We're super open. We're very open to answering any questions.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Did you want to say anything?
No, this has been great. Nobody likes to talk to me, so this has been great.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys, man. Thank you. That's so insightful and about your journey. And like Juan said, we're looking forward to having you guys back again on the show. And yeah,
for sure. Thanks so much, you guys. All right, we're signing off. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow, what an awesome couple. And hold on.
Great. Awesome guests. Rob and Stephanie. Great conversation holders, intelligent, and know where they're going, what they're doing with their channel. They're certainly inspirational in that regard as well. Great show, guys.
Definitely. And thank you guys so much for sticking with us. I know it's a little late. We're at 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we started a little bit later than we have been. We're working on maybe going back to our regular scheduled program. But that's something, if you guys want to keep that in mind, that we might be going back to the regular hour that we usually are. But that's something we're still talking about. So, but thank you guys so much for sticking with us, for hanging out with us. Ray, thank you for hanging out with us, Ray, and diving with us. Sad that TJ Maxx was empty.
Yep.
Hey, Diane, I got your head, Diane. Thank you. Look at that. All the way from in Canada.
Oh, Canada. But yeah.
Thanks,
So what do you guys have coming up?
Me, I've got a video in the pipeline ready to drop. I'm just finishing off the editing, and been doing my videos with a bit of a preview, so I've got a preview to show at the end of that. But we're just holding out. I'm going to go out for a dive tonight, and I cannot wait. And there's a big fat pork roll with gravy and coleslaw waiting for me outside that door over there.
In that case, we'll keep it here a little bit longer. Not just kidding.
I'll see what I had after I left the hospital.
Some Whataburger. Oh, Whataburger's good right now. Oh,
there's absolutely no way that I would leave there like that.
Big B touched the button. He's too excited. He wants to get to that pork roll.
I'm only kidding. I just want to let you guys know I'm only kidding.
Grizz, what do you have coming up, Grizz?
Same old thing. I've got. I was gonna go out tonight, but the missus is sick. So, but we got that. Hopefully, I'll win that auction Thursday.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
And sometime next month, we're gonna go back to Dallas again. Don't look at me like that, one.
That's good. And were you, Ray? You're diving again? Did you get your car fixed?
I think I fixed my car because I was adjusting the wire and I put a little bit of tape where it was missing. So it hasn't given me any problems yet. So we'll see what happens.
Oh man, you see, there was such conviction, my bro. I think I fixed my car.
Because
It's a
it
great
hasn't given me any issues. I drove it this whole dive and I didn't get no issues from it. So I think I fixed it.
I'll check in a minute.
well,
Lisa.
well, hey, with that being said, let everyone put up a crossed fingers sign or prayer one in support of Ray. That's what I say.
We should be
As
getting
long as
more
it's
Ray videos. So we should be getting more Ray videos, right?
Hopefully,
day.
yeah.
Cross the fingers, guys.
There they are. I didn't
Yeah,
actually think there
hopefully.
was one, but there you go. There is.
Definitely.
Yeah, so this weekend they're gonna check it out for me, so it'll definitely be fixed by this weekend.
No problem, bro. That's awesome. That is so awesome, bro. Man, I want you diving, bro. I want you diving. So.
Yeah, Juan said it's a lot of work when he's got to go out too.
But guys, just so you guys know, I do have a video coming out soon, hopefully by tomorrow. But it just all depends because Ida likes to put all the stuff together, and it's a lot of stuff. Let me tell you guys, we had an awesome night of dumpster diving yesterday. I had to I called up the guys. I was like, guys, look, I'm actually diving. Look at the stuff I actually found. So you guys know that I'm out there and it's all real, you know? And, but man, we had some really big haul, where I went diving. Like I said earlier, went diving without Ida, with my son. We scored quite a bit of stuff. Dropped the stuff off, picked up Ida, went back and hit the Dollar Generals, scored some more, and man, it was amazing. So, but the thing is that
mad.
Yes, because of the Budweisers. so yeah. So I have that video hopefully coming out tomorrow, and so that's the goal. If not, the worst case scenario, it'll probably come out Thursday, but hopefully it does come out. So really, really excited about that. It feels like I'm back in full action because before we left, we weren't finding that much. And now that we've been back and actually been diving, it's been really good. So yeah, that's all I have coming up. And so yeah, we have another guest coming in soon, right, Big B, for the Live Dive Lounge?
Nothing's confirmed yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Plenty of people wanting to be part of the show. Julie from Frugal Family has been emailing with her, and there's a whole heap of people. There's a whole heap of people. So just looking at
on my Facebook page, I had a guy named Sam. He was like, I want to join the panel, but I don't even know who that is.
Sam the Mega Man.
I don't know. It said Sam. Hold on. Let me grab my other phone. I'll let you know real quick.
I'm just kidding. Right?
Sam Stamos. He goes,
yeah,
I'm watching you now on YouTube. Is this really you? I want to join the live lounge.
Yeah, his channel name is Sam the Mega Man. He's had many names over the past 12 months. Do you know the guy, Chris, I'm talking about?
I know.
I've never heard of him.
Sam?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Yeah, right. He's a dumpster. He's got a channel. He's a good man.
But yeah, again, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us, Dumpsterland. Thank you so much, and big thank you again to Dairyland Divers for coming up here with us. Thank you, Big B, for inviting them and bringing them on the show. They were awesome. I had a lot of fun with them.
Yeah.
So But
They had
hope
they had a lot of things to share, offer. They put a lot of things on the table. Pretty good. Go and check them out, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, a lot of you guys have. Go and check out Dairyland Divers. Awesome.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. I think that's pretty much a night. Thank you guys so much for everything, and see you guys Saturday night.
Right. I'll just do a quick shout out to Heather's got a premiere tomorrow on Heather's Halls. She's got a premiere tomorrow. What time, Heather? 7 o'clock.
1 Mountain Standard Time.
Oh, 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. If you guys had Tommy Roach. Oh, thank you to the moderators. Awesome job. Tommy dropped the link there before, and Dawn. Go over there and let's support each other. Boom. Thank you for the shout out too, Heather. Love you.
Definitely. Thank you guys so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night, everybody. Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Mary Ellen.